Hello guys, my name is Craven and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. And in today's video, we will be working on a few builds that we have in our, three main builds that we have in our world. But first things first, there is something that I have been doing since the last video. And as you can tell, we do have some trees out. I actually went to a dark oak forest over the video, and I kind of worked on a lot of stuff. I think I was around day 180 something, but now I'm on day 194, and I added a lot of dark oak trees on this side of our village. I haven't gone over to the area over there, but I also actually did a lot of work over there too. So I'm just trying to make sure I actually have everything correct. Yep, everything is good. But pretty much what I did was I went on ahead and outlined builds for each side. I actually changed the outline for each of these builds because I felt like it might actually work a lot better to have builds that were like this. And I do think all of them are going to be around 3 blocks high. I'm actually going to do it in a unique style today, and I'm going to do every build at the same time, and start out with the start out with the walls, and then go to the other sides, because I think that as long as we have the right edges for it, then it'll make sense. But I actually will say something. I think I actually made this look a lot nicer by just making this work like this, because it makes sense with how much we really did have for this area, I guess. I don't know exactly, I just know that I have a lot of stuff in this area, and it's just making more and more sense the more we go at it. So I would say go up 2 on each side here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I will actually say, I think I did go mining a little bit in between videos too, and I actually found more diamonds. So that's more or less why all of this is working. And I actually didn't notice that my volume wasn't all the way up. That sucks. Well, it's okay, honestly, I think, because it is more or less a close call. Just today is a more short-esque video, because it's probably stuff that I've been working on fast enough, and it didn't take as much time as I thought it would, honestly. And mainly what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break up this village into 3 different areas, at least 3 different areas for this area of build, because my goal is to my goal is to get this side done before episode 50, and no, before episode 30, I guess. But then after that, I want to finish up the other side and build all of those builds over there. And that's actually one thing that I actually did in between videos, was I ended up doing some terraforming with that and fixed the ground over there. And I think what I could end up doing too is working on that. But I did want to actually show y'all over there real quick, so that y'all can actually see what we were really working on. And I think Oh my gosh. My allergies are bad. Okay, so it is. It is interesting. But I actually kind of thought about it, and I think that we should have a lot more of these builds being these. So, like, it might be that we have builds going on over there, but we also really have a lot of stuff over here, too. So it kind of makes sense with how much stuff we are getting done with, I guess. And I haven't really said what I think we should do for the area over here. I know over here it's going to be interesting because I need to figure out what type of builds we're going to have. And I have actually thought about removing this since it's going to be more of a moody build on each area, but I'll kind of go over that later on. But this is the one thing I really did work on, was going on ahead and outlining every build with the deep slate and the dark oak logs, since I do think we're going to have a mix of dark oak and jungle wood in this whole area, now that I kind of like think back to it, because I really do love dark oak wood, and it makes the most sense to just continue with it. So, okay, I want to actually see how long we've been in this so far, and I want to actually see how this looks from back here. Yeah, I mean, it actually looks pretty freaking good. And I will say, these builds are going to be where some food storage are going to be. It's going to be where the raw beef, it's going to be where the pork chops, wheat, so like bread, and where the other stuff goes. I'm just trying to make more storage areas in the world so that we can kind of have different departments. So it's like the factories or like bigger builds are gonna be like pubs and stuff, but they're gonna kind of be like interesting with it. So I just need to kind of like play around and see what I can really do with it. And I wonder how many slabs I'd get out of this. So let's remove all of this from the spot down here. Oh, that took up all of that. So I mean, I do think that what we can do here then is I will use up the oh my gosh, let me go to sleep, bugger. Come on, let me go to sleep. Okay. Real quick though, let's see something. Oh yeah, that was kind of fast. I might actually do more of them. I might actually do one more of them, depending on how long it takes. And what I could actually do, I want to look and see how many are left that I can really put in the thumbnail. Because I like putting what I do in the thumbnails, like, so it's really visible. I think it'll have to be that we have it being that it's split up into two different things. I don't know. It's gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to figure it out, really and truly. But it might actually take a lot of time due to the fact that we have, not these things, but like mainly due to the fact that we have like a lot of stuff with this, I guess. I'm just thinking about a lot of things so it like actually makes sense to me, so I'm not like overthinking everything, I guess. Okay, so this roof is going to be interesting. I do actually really like utilizing a lot of these like slabs, because I feel like slabs actually make for more unified building experience, I'd say. I actually kind of thought about making it a more interesting roof design, because I mean, it would be nice to actually have a more interesting and unique one, I guess. So, what I do need to do then, if I'm really like starting to actually like focus in on making these a lot more unique, or at least I think what I'm thinking about doing is like making it seem a lot less like unstable would kind of not, I don't think it would be actually hard. I was thinking about like everything that can happen with all of this, I'd say. I don't know exactly. I just know that I don't want to mess up anything. And it's kind of seeming like it. I don't think it would happen really, but I'm just thinking about everything being so out of it as a possibility. Or like, I'm just thinking about like everything being more or less unique per se. So how does that look? It looks good. And then yeah, I had to do that. So then let's get all of these logs, and I do think what we could actually do is we could actually spend a lot of time and really go in depth and decorate all of these builds so that it does look good in the inside. Because I mean, that makes the most sense for what we really can focus on, so it doesn't feel out of it per se. Okay, so I do need to really focus in on this here. So I think, honestly, I think really and truly the roofs look a lot nicer when it's not like super out of it, I'd say. I don't know exactly how I would really say that, except like, I don't know. Okay, so I need to go on ahead and I'm having the hardest time here mining this up. But I mean, I'm also not having the brightest time doing most of this because it's kind of a little bit interesting. I'm just building a lot of like unique areas, and why do I keep on messing up by I could just make it be that it's out like this, to where it's just like connecting up like this, and it's just a lot more or less noticeable that it is like this kind of build. But I don't know. I want to see how this all looks from the outside here. So let's bring this out here, and this would actually kind of be a little bit more interesting with that. So there we go. So I mean, honestly, right now I would say these actually look pretty interesting. Well, so I have three of them right now, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of them in the thing unless I actually do it like this. Then I would. It would just probably not be able to. Well, let me see. I would be able to get it, but I wouldn't be able to get like everything. So the food storage. I mean, I really do think that utilizing more builds for food storage, like a bakery type of thing, would actually kind of feel a lot less like demanding, possibly, and like possibly make it feel a lot less stressful for me. But I'm also not 1000% sure about that idea too, because it is a different type of thing that we're really focusing on throughout this whole area. So I just need to see how everything's gonna fit in together, I guess, today. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I honestly am forgetting what I'm saying anyway. So I just need to be like, I need to kind of just play along with what we have and see how everything really fits in as one common area. Because I mean, I feel like as long as we don't have too much going on, we should be good. And is this really gonna be like the same? Oh my gosh. That actually would be crazy if it's just gonna look the same here. So okay, so then let's bring these in here, and then I would really say go on ahead and bring these to look at here. And basically, I'm just kind of thinking about like everything as a whole to make it like seem a lot less stationary, I guess. I don't know. I'm honestly just thinking about how we can make everything really pop. So let's go on ahead and go back up to bed. And I want to go on ahead and go to sleep just to make sure I get enough, and so that I don't end up having any faults and bad areas to go on and off of. Becoming, I would rather have enough area and not have to really worry about it than to really have to worry about it and it be probably too much, I guess. So I'm just I'm more or less just trying to make sure I actually have a good area here. And I honestly just forgot that I have like nothing there. So I mean, I'm gonna have to make this up a little bit higher. So I'm gonna need to do that, and then there we go. And what I think I'm gonna actually end up doing is, I honestly think that having it be that it's a little bit higher than a lot of the other builds is probably a good thing, because it can show all of the height of everywhere, and it's not like feeling super disbanded, I guess. I don't know. I also think that maybe what we could do here too, to make it unique, we could actually utilize all of this dark oak wood that we have and make the builds like that. And I do actually want to utilize a few things, and I know I'm using nothing to kind of do this, but I mean, honestly, even though I'm using nothing, honestly, I'm just doing it for the benefit of it. And I mean, I more or less think about making my videos as a extension of me playing it for myself. So that's why I actually do like a ton of stuff off of the video, is because I normally spend about a day. Every other day I make a video, and every other day I don't, but I still work on the world. Like, that's how I think it's going to end up running for a little while, because I feel like that way I can actually make sure I actually get stuff done, and it's not, like, really awkward when it comes to it, I guess. I don't know exactly. I don't know why, but I kind of thought about making a more unique flooring for this area. Which that would be the different types. So that's building 1, and then this is building 2. So that was 37. 37. So that was 37. I want to make sure we actually have enough for this area too. So it's just going to take, it's going to be a little bit more interesting to make sure I actually get all this done. Which, now that I actually think about it, I think this could be the storage for, this could be the storage for all of the other stuff. And I know I'm actually utilizing that, which is probably stupid, but and I'm gonna do that. So there is the floor for the second build, and I honestly think this is actually going to work out a lot better because I felt like it was going to be a lot shorter of a video, but it's actually landing pretty much in the areas that I'm noticing. So I'm gonna need 2. I'm making sure I actually get enough of this, so I'm not like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. It's like taking a lot. I'll fix that later. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is like having a hard time here. I'm having a hard time with this. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, there's gonna definitely be enough of this because it is a smaller, shorter, like more interesting build. And I do think we are going to end up utilizing the dark oak wood for these builds. Mainly, like, with, like, the doors. The doors are going to be dark oak. Because, I mean, it makes the most sense to kind of keep it that way. But I do actually want to make sure that I want to go look and see if I have any I want to look and see if I have any glass over here, and then if I don't, then I'll go over to that side and look too. I know I'm not using a lot of the super smelter, but like the main reason for that is because I have so much stuff that I've been working on. There's some. I have still yet to name tag Buster down there. I'm Buster right over there, so I mean, I should do that. I have 3 leads. I could honestly, like, start to do that. I mean, the 3 storage amigos. The 3 storage amigos. The 3 storage builds. The food storage. Yeah. I guess so. Storage for food. I guess that's the way it could go too. I have a lot of sand. And I actually have a lot of glass too. I think that might actually be enough. Let's see if this is enough. If it's not, then we will go on ahead and I will go on ahead and make some more glass. And I mean, it actually is looking a lot more homey over here since I added all of the trees. Because I think it felt a lot of bareness. Like, it felt like there was a lot more of a bare area. Or, like, it just felt really weird when I was doing a lot of it. So, there we go with that. And then, yeah, I have enough. I have way more than enough. Okay, so then, going over here, we have this. And these could honestly, really, truly be houses too. Really, I don't know. But I mean, that's all of those. I'm thinking, do I have signs over here? I don't really want to use signs, but I mean, that'd make it more entity cramming, I think. Or that would be leather things. I just need to figure out what we're going to be doing for each side, I guess. So, on that note, let's make some barrels. Let's honestly, really and truly go on ahead and make some barrels. So we'll be able to make 18. So, okay, what I'll do then is I'm gonna plant a four. I'm gonna do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should grow in pretty simply, or at least I'm just trying to think of how I can make it seem a lot less like bad for this area. And I do actually know that there are still a lot of areas that this thing could end up going to. So yeah, that's okay though, because I mean, I know I have enough area here now, so that's good. And I think honestly, building with the dark oak is going to be a lot nicer too, because I mean, we'll have a lot more of a unique style to this area, and it'll feel a lot less, it'll feel like more, I've kind of noticed this, it can kind of be like, we're going into the light area, or in the light area still, but then we get into the dark and moody with some of that light too still. But really and truly, the dark and scary areas come from when you're looking at the other areas, I'd say. Yeah, it's not when it's coming at it like this. It's mainly with these. And my nose is terrible. My allergies are messing up with me. So, okay, so we probably need to only make a little bit more here. That makes 7. So, I would say mission should be accomplished after placing these down. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and place down, let's see, so let's just place down 2 on each side. That works. So that would kind of be for there, and then that would be enough for there. And then what I can do is I can just utilize the last bit of it, the last 6 of this, for this side, and I can kind of make it be that it's a unique style, and then we can add stuff in the middle at a later point. But I would honestly say that is probably it for today. I know it was kind of more of it was a faster paced one, because I actually started to plan it outside of the video, and I think I might actually start to plan builds outside of the video, and like get it done pretty simultaneously every other day, but I'll have to just kind of see how I'm feeling after that and just go at it from there. But in the meantime, I hope y'all have enjoyed today's video. Today's video was kind of a little bit interesting and more crazy-esque because we're building more storage builds, but it's okay. We're kind of going more storage-esque to make sure that we don't have too much area than not. So on that note, I hope y'all have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on the next one. So goodbye.